Just killed it.
You made the decision to play Thiago. But Klopp doesn't change the system. Since blue back left, you don't want to change from the 4-3.
Boom, what's going on, people? Back again on the Jerry James Show. You know what time it is. And I need some therapy. I don't know about you guys. I did promise on the World Cup streams, listen, before we get into any LFC content, I'm going to need to bring some therapy. I'm going to have to talk to you guys. You guys are going to have to talk to me through the chat. The anxiety is running high. I'm struggling to look at the color red properly. It's been crazy. It's been crazy. I don't know if you guys noticed, but even when Poland's playing, I've got people know I'm Polish. I've got the red kit as well. I haven't even wanted to put it on. Looking through like what to wear for stream today, I've decided to just wear this green jumper because I can't. It's the anxiety that LFC bring me is unrivaled. It's actually unrivaled. We talk about my misses. You talk about anything else. No. LFC's unrivaled. But big up to everyone in the building already. Listen, we got 22 people in the building, so make sure we're smashing that like. We're going to be talking loads of things. I need you guys in the comments to be blasting out your issues, your queries with Liverpool, all things LFC, Lyon, Bellingham, delusional fans, Enzo Fernandez. Listen, there's so many topics to go into. So look, I'm just going to run through some of the comments. Big up the main people in the building, as all of you guys are. It's Mo Khalif, big up, saying, what's up, Jerry? Thumbnails don't miss. Listen, I appreciate it. It took me a long while to get to that level. It took me a long while, but we're here, people. We're here. But you guys have made it possible. Listen, if the views and the subs weren't growing, I'd have no motivation to do it. So big up to all of you guys. Oscar Shemanko, what's going on, Oscar? Hope you're doing well. We've got Romz in the building saying smash the likes. LVFC TV saying big up Romz as well. Yeah, big up Romz. Oscar saying exactly smash, hit the like button. We've got Ish in the building as well from the Equalizer. Make sure you're going over there and checking all the content out as well. Listen, there's been amazing Q&As going on the page right now. The World Cup content's been incredible as well, so make sure we're heading over there for the captions. There we LVFC saying, look, 5 likes and 12 people, it don't add up. Hold on. There's only 5 likes. You're actually going to make... Listen. I might just... The intermission song might go on again. I need the likes. Someone tell me how many likes we're on. If we're not on 26 likes, then someone's cheating. And at this point in time, it's getting to that level where we're going to have to be cutthroat. We're talking subscriber mode. We're talking... I'm going to do a Kevin Samuels and put the intermission on. I'm going to be vibes in until do you know what I mean? Until you guys up the likes up. Yeah. So big up. Make sure you're liking people. JB saying big up JB. We got Captain Sal saying Jerry. Listen, I need to actually get that snippet from the Jerry James Show. I fully need to do that. We got Jamie Phillips in the building saying big up, fella. Big up. Hope you're doing well. There we go. JB saying the pain is real. It's true. The pain is real, man. The pain is real. What are we on? 29 likes. There we go. That's what this is what I want to hear. So what I've just proved, is that you guys can actually get the likes up. You guys can get the likes up. We decided not to on multiple occasions. All right. If that's the relationship we're gonna have to do, listen, we can't make this up, people. I'm gonna have to go down the do you know what I mean? Start wearing suit and tie, go down Kevin Samuels' route. Do I have to do that? I'm not sure. But listen, let's get into it, man. I thought the best place to start, people. LFC fans are damn deluded. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. For me, I don't know about you guys, and some people would argue, being a fan is getting all excited, and the transfer windows around the corner, and a so-called Bellingham, and a so-called Enzo Fernandez, a so-called Amrabat. Get real, people. Get real. Think of how many players LFC have been linked with for the past 5 years. Let's just chuck it out there. We've probably signed, 2%, 3% of those players. Let's cut the crap. Cut the crap. We're not signing these players, people. I'm not going to lie to you. You're better off. Listen, of course, there's a small, minute possibility. I know people are getting excited. Henderson, do you know what I mean? Moving a bit weird. Henderson doing all of this type of stuff. Do you know what I mean? All of this type of stuff. This grooming that we got going on. Come on, people. Come on. Like, I don't know whether we're hurt so bad that we just don't want to tell ourselves that we're hurt. That we're moving like Mo. We're moving like Mo from EastEnders. You always think something's going to be better. Do you know what I mean? You're, it's like a coping mechanism at this point. Like, I get it. Klopp, we've been linked with Bellingham for such a long time. But I mean, after the World Cup he's had that people want to rave about, is that someone that's actually viable for Liverpool in the position that we are? Last month, I was talking about hashtag bring me the oil. I was splashing oil on my head, people. And look where that got us. We're still in the same position. We haven't got any owners. I did mention that it's going to take a while. People were telling me, no, it's close. Yes, you, Jamie Phillips, telling us, no, look, they wouldn't be talking about it. It's probably going to be at the end of the season. Not the end of the season, at the end of the World Cup. We'd have heard about it by now. We got what? Till Sunday? I don't know why I looked at my wrist. We got till Sunday, people. Like, let's just be honest. And I mean, Enzo Fernandez, another one, right? A player that a lot of people didn't know until the World Cup. Let's be honest. Yes, there were some rumours floating about. Dave O'Cop on Twitter now dropping some details. I mean, the Liverpool Echo releasing that. Look, Liverpool interested, looking to sign him on a pre-contract agreement in 2023. Why is it always a pre-contract agreement for in the future? How about just signing a player now? Now, there's two ways you can look at it, people. It's either Liverpool are like bozos, and we'll be doing bozos a day for the World Cup, but are they just the bozos where they're just prolonging everything, saying, I'll do it later, and then it just falls flat in their face? Or, on the reality of it, we're not actually linked with these players, and it's these like irritable, just annoying Twitter ITK, so in the know people, and these all these kind of reporters and journalists that want to go and just spew out this nonsense. So Enzo Fernandez scores a good goal, Liverpool are linked with him. Like, let's stop. Let's stop. Another one that falls into that category, Amrabat. Yes, I'm Team Amrabat. I'd love to have him at the club. Over all of these people that we're talking about, Bellingham, yes, Amrabat. I think that's someone that comes in and does a job. We're not looking at anything big. He's not going to cost the world. But come on, people. Come on, people. We've only watched him now in the World Cup, the same as Enzo Fernandez, and for most people, the same as Bellingham. How many people, bar the Champions League, have watched Bellingham week in, week out? Let's not lie to each other. And then we're going to be the delusional fans running our mouths saying, no, you know what? Like, yeah, I've watched Bellingham still. Like, dead. We haven't. Let's backtrack to Bellingham. Let's break it down, right? Had a good World Cup. Linked with Liverpool. Everyone knows we're linked with him now. Dortmund fans know. Real Madrid fans know. Both clubs know. Klopp probably knows that people know. All that type of stuff. You think we're going to go and sign a player, even if you guys think he's worth it, which I don't think he is, for how much? 150 million? 100 million? It's going to be more than that. 150 probably. And you think this player is worth it? 150 million to what? In our system to get a regen Hendo. I don't know if anyone watched what happened in the France game, but this proved to me that he's not ready to be the player that we need him to be. Running around, looking lost in a high-profile game. This is twice has happened in the World Cup now, people. In the US game, non-existent. In this game, in the France game, quarterfinals. Big games, non-existent. Running around like a headless chicken. When you needed some composure in that midfield. And you looked at his counterpart in both of those games against the USA. Look at Musa. Look how composed he was in that game. Tchouaméni. Yes, he got the goal. Yes, he made a rash tackle. But his general play, look how composed and mature he looked in that moment. Now, look, I personally think, yes, Bellingham's overrated. People know that. People are probably going to come at me. I can see 30 comments, people. There's 30 comments rifling through. I think he's overrated. People are going to get on my neck. Nah, he's not. Nah. He is. He's going to be the best midfielder in the world. Cool. Well, you stay on that train. I'm going to stay on mine. I hear that. But is he ready to be that difference maker? Is he ready to be our Mbappe? Yes, they play different positions, but is he ready to be able to do that? Is he ready to be our answer to Kevin De Bruyne? Our answer to Steven Gerrard, people. Be really honest with yourselves. Do you guys see him in the mold of a Steven Gerrard? If you do, God help me. God help me. Like, we're not on the same page. You might as well just exit the YouTube thing now. Because, look, let's be honest, he's not. He's not. Can he become a very, very good midfielder? Top of the range? Yes, he can. Question is, do I think he can do that at Liverpool? In the system we've got in place? Hell to the no. Enzo Fernandez, let's go. I'm going to be honest with you guys. Because, listen, I want everyone to be honest. I ain't seen him until this World Cup. I have not seen him into this World Cup. There was little murmurs about him before. When people talk about Fernandez, I was thinking of Gelson Fernandez, the Fernandez that was out of Tottenham, all these random players. He's come out, and in the first game I saw him play, he scored a good goal. Scored a good goal. Was he amazing? No. Has he played a lot of minutes? No. Big up Michael Talks. Michael Talks, make sure you're subscribing over there. We had a little chat on GTV in regards to the England game, talking about Liverpool, saying that, look, Enzo Fernandez, look, Bellingham is here, but Enzo Fernandez is here. Cool. Are we doing this same thing again? Taking a risk on a player that's got a lot of hype at the moment? Because a lot of you guys were saying, like, yeah, I mean, we should get Núñez. I'm on the Núñez train. But there's another player at Benfica now, Ramos, who plays for Portugal, scored a hat-trick, and we've been told we're getting the wrong striker, and that the hype was wrong, and they're about the similar age. Are we overrating these guys, people? Are these players going to be our saviours? Yes, as a package, can they help Liverpool? 100%. Oh, this phone, man. This damn phone, BBC News. Crazy. But come on. Enzo Fernandez. We haven't seen him play. Can he cut the mustard? Right now, for us to get back to the level, we need a midfielder that's going to come in and be an instant impact. Boom. No waiting around. No time to adapt. We're not chasing fourth. We're not trying to get into the top four. We're a team that should be challenging for titles. That's my belief. It should be you guys' belief as well. I don't even know. Yes, this season's already a failure. It's already a failure. But I don't want to hear, oh, it's a transition period. We're just going through the motions and we need a rebuild. We shouldn't have needed a rebuild. We know why that is. And we're not even going to get into that. Because if we get into that, I'll be here for an hour, like straight talking about that. And that's something we're going to do over the line and over the course of the next coming weeks before we build up to the game. But is this guy really the deal? Is he going to be our Modric? Why? My question is with Liverpool, why are we not trying to go and get players that are ready-made? Boom. It's going to bang. You're going to work. I don't get it. I don't know what it is. Why are we like trying to get all these young players? When we bought Gini Wijnaldum and that worked, he weren't young. He was 24, 25. Virgil, 23, 20, no, he's 20, 25. 26, sorry. Why are we now going down the route like an Arsenal back in the day, where we were linked with all these young players? What are you trying to tell me? You guys would be comfortable with a midfield of what? Bellingham, Enzo Fernandez, and Elliot. You think that's going to win you a title? We need ready-made quality now. Bentancur level. That type of level. When you know what you're getting. You know what you're getting for the money that you're paying. not potential, not hope, none of that. And look, Amrabat as well. Look, amazing player. I think he does a job at LFC. Reason why I'm not as harsh on the Amrabat one. Yes, I'm a bit biased. Yes, if I was to cut my hair and keep my beard, you guys would probably think I'm Amrabat. Yes, I get it. But listen, he's a player that he can come in, do a job. He's not going to cost a fortune. He's what, 24, 25? We're not waiting for him to adapt. I don't want him to adapt. And he's coming on as a rotation player to do the role that a certain Arthur Melo was supposed to do, a certain Brazilian. If he comes in and does that and rotates with Fabinho and Fabinho's got some competition, why not? That just makes sense to me. That makes sense. It helps improve the squad. We need to improve the first 11, but for 150 million and how much is Enzo Fernandez, people? Let me know in the comments. You think that's worth it? And I don't want to hear in this current market, that's what players cost. Because let's be honest. We can go and we've proven, Liverpool have proven we can be shrewd in the market. Man City have proven they can be shrewd in the market. You don't have to go and spend this amount of money on players if you're smart. If you put all your resources into the right things, that's what separates people from just the brothers that go out to Gucci and spend all their money on that. And that person that goes, no, you know what? I'm going to invest my money and get my Gucci the other way. That's what it is. That's what it is, people. Look, before we get into like the next segment, I'm going to run through some of the comments. I know a lot of you guys have something to say. Look, LVFC, they're talking 103 million for Enzo. What has Enzo done? What has Enzo done, people? Come on. This is crazy. This is crazy talk. Nah, he couldn't start ahead of Rodrigo de Paul, people. Like Rodrigo de Paul is at a shocking tournament. Do you want him then? Come on, man. Look, Ali A saying, look, Jerry, Enzo's worth it. It's just my opinion, but it won't cost 100. Listen, that's what I'm saying. This platform's for you guys to have your opinion. That's what I want to go here. That's it, Gio. This is what I like to hear, Gio. Gio's saying, look, Enzo's at 35 million. Yes, of course. Of course. Big up to everyone in their building. 50 people. Make sure we're smashing a like. Oh, Jesus. There's so many comments. I'm going to try actually go and do you know what I mean? What's going on? Ravi, big up Ravi. Ravi saying, I don't want Bellingham to start with. Not good enough and not better than Carvalho and Elliott. I'm going to have to disagree with you, mate. Bellingham is far better than those players. I'm sorry. I just don't think that's it improves the team, but not to the level that we should be. That's my point. Like Bellingham, is far better an athlete than Carvalho and Elliott. Has proven he can play at the highest level. He's actually gone to the World Cup. These guys can't get into their respective international teams. Well, Carvalho probably might have gotten in the Portugal squad, potentially, but he turned them down. Well, actually didn't get in. He didn't want to play for the under-21s. He ain't playing for England anytime soon. Elliott, a different one. As a player, I prefer Bellingham. I think he offers more on the pitch. But does that take us to that next level? Or is this another player that's just that one step above? Is he going to have the impact of what a Virgil did when he came to the squad, or what a Alisson did, what a Salah did? Is he going to have that type of impact? If he is, cool. I'll hold my hands up. I'm wrong. But come on, people. Come on. Jamie Phillips saying, I think we signed one of them, to be honest. That's fair. Big up Jamie. Big up Jamie as well. Man like Shawnee, big up, saying, man, them getting excited over bromances, sad times. But this is what it is. Ish, and this is what I'm saying. Big up Ish, saying, look, I'm ready to get hurt again, man. Them, and this is what it is. It's the hope that kills you, people, and I'm not ready to do it. You guys are my therapist, and I'm telling the therapist, I can't cope. I can't take it anymore. I'm not gonna lie to you. I can't. Like right now, do you know what I mean? I'm feeling like this.
I've got nothing left. I've got nothing left.
this chat is saying this club is a circus. Everything about this club is a circus. And what I don't get is why can't the majority just be realists? Because unless you, is this like when we support clubs, is this a chance for people to just be childish and just, you know, like as a kid, you just say if Christmas is coming up and you say, oh, I want a quad bike for Christmas. So like, you know, you're never gonna get it, bro. Do you know what I mean? That was me. You're never gonna get it. You live in a flat with your mum. Do you know what I mean? Like, do you know what I mean? When I was a kid, council flat, come on. Like, I'm never gonna get it, but I'm a child. I don't ask for that stuff right now. Do you know what I mean? I'm not asking my mum, yeah, or someone or whoever, yeah, I want my Lambo. No, I've got to work for that myself. We've got to get to that point. We've got to be realistic. I've had it, bro. I've had it. Big up honesty saying, why can't it be true though? Our midfield is getting old, plus they're injury prone. Who said Klopp can't change and go for younger midfielders and people like LFC are broke? Just saying. Because there's no evidence to support it. I'll hold my hands up. But this is what it is, people. But this is what it is. Is that we're saying, why can't it be true, though? Let's deal with probabilities, not possibilities. What is the probability? The probability. What was the probability of Liverpool signing a midfielder in the summer transfer window when we needed one? Based on the evidence you've got in front of you. But this is what it is. This is what it is. We want to deal with hope, and that's why I'm not getting at people. And if you think I'm getting at you, people and anyone on this platform right now should know I'm not getting at anyone. I'm being honest. This isn't an attack. This isn't personal. But explain to me, what is it? Are we just looking at football differently? Do we believe everything that we see? Do you know what I mean? Do we believe Father Christmas is real? I don't know. I don't know. Maybe he is, isn't it? Maybe he is. Maybe I was brought up wrong. I don't know. Angel 968, big up, saying, how will we get top-rate players this summer if we don't make top 4? This is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. We haven't secured our position on any front to go and be in a position. Like in years gone by, we can say, you know what, we're getting that player, we're getting this player. We haven't. So I don't get it. I don't get it. Why are we so confident? And what happens? What happens if that damn bromance doesn't work out? Where is it? What happens if that bromance doesn't work out? That lips doesn't work out. You get rejected. You get charged. Raw. Trying to tap me up. I weren't having it. What happens then? What happens? When the girl in the club says, actually, I'm not involved in this. I don't want you, bro. Why are you trying to catch a wine with me? What happens then? You get left with pie on your face. Looking silly. Looking silly. Imagine, you know what? The possibility is crazy. The same possibility was saying, what if that happens and he comes to Liverpool? What if he goes to United? People are going to go and tell me, nah, but look, he's had an issue with United because they tried to sign him and they gave him assurances and then they didn't come through and X, Y, and Z. Yeah, but guess what? It's a possibility. It's a possibility, people. It's a full-blown possibility. Just like the possibility he'll be coming to Liverpool. And that's what I'm trying to say. We have to be realistic. When we come with this, we have to just be realistic. It makes the experience better. It means that we can look at these situations better as a fan base. Because what this does, it allows us to get excited without getting anything. This is actually mad. This is actually mad. It's like the club want this. They want us to get excited because we get excited and we forget about all the madness that's actually going on at the club. The fact that Diaz is injured again. The fact that Elliot looked injured again. The fact that Ox and Kate are still at the club. And that Klopp in the summer told us, wow, Morton. Like, are we forgetting these things, people? Like, it's crazy. I'm telling you, if we weren't Liverpool fans, I'm telling you now, if we weren't Liverpool fans and we just put forward this case and said, look, this is what has happened, we'd be, and if this was another club and the club was Arsenal or West Ham, we'd be grilling them right now. We'd be memeing them, laughing at them. We were doing the same thing about Arsenal last season. Don't believe me? Go check out Kloppish. Go check out Kopish. Like people, you man know. Everyone knows. Everyone knows people. It's crazy. It's crazy. Do you know what I mean? Battlefield Banda saying, look, Judas Bellingham was never going United. Yeah, man. And Coutinho was never going Barca. And like, I mean, we were definitely challenging for the league, and Morton was the savior to our answers. And do you know what I mean? all this type of stuff. It's crazy. It's crazy. Jesus, there's bare comments. Big up to everyone in the building. Jamie Phillips saying, if we don't get any of them, I'm not bothered. I'm just carrying on watching them. It's my team. No, exactly. Yes, you carry on watching them. We're all Liverpool fans, 100%, Jamie. But you and I both know we speak about, we reason very, very often on WhatsApp, everything. Like, it will be embarrassing. And we'd be talking about it, and you'd be talking about it as well. Do you know what I mean? Ends, man, big up saying, we need to stop melting down as Liverpool fans. We have been through a lot worse. I'm not going to lie to you. That, like, this isn't a meltdown. I just want to let people know it's not a meltdown. But imagine that. Imagine a guy. Yeah, I'm not going to use anyone. But imagine a guy had a missus, yeah, and the missus had been through hell, domestic abuse. She'd been battered. She'd been assaulted, all that type of stuff. Yeah, but proper badly with batons, whips, all that type of stuff. Madness, like proper abuse. She's left that relationship. She now moves on to her next man, and her next man, like, you just slaps her on her face when you cook her a meal. And she's like, why'd you do that for? Oh no, because you've been through a lot worse. What does that mean, bro? That doesn't mean anything. I don't care if we've been through a lot worse. I'm talking about right now. Right now. Do you know what I mean? Right now in this state, like, this isn't good enough. And it's just papering over this whole World Cup, this whole Dubai Cup, everything is just papering over the cracks. It's papering over the cracks, because what's going to happen is that we're going to come back. It's going to be City again. We might even win that game. Now I'm going to be weird about you. And when we do the preview for that, you'll see my predictions. But we go and listen. We play well, and then we got whoever coming up. It'll be Watford or Newcastle, West Ham, whoever team that is, Brighton, and we'll get packed. We'll have the same season that we've had in the early parts. And then what? We're going to be coming on again and on Hussam's channel and this, and we're all going to have therapy. We're all going to be mad. We're all going to be frustrated, talking about the same stuff over and over again. Hence why the title of this video is Here We Go Again. Because here we go again. Swings and roundabouts. It's just roundabouts, people, going over and over again. Look, Fritz, big up Fritz. Fritz saying Barella over Bellingham for me. Listen, that's fair. Do you know what I mean? Like, if you want ready-made, you go out and if you're going to spend 150 million, like yes, of course, there's different barriers, but if you're going to spend 150 million, get De Jong. Get De Jong. Like, that's a ready-made player, not a Bellingham that could come good. Do you understand? Nunes could come good, whereas Haaland ready-made. Like, Nunes and Alvarez are probably on the same level in terms of their potential, right? But we spent over the odds. And this is what I'm talking about, people. I don't think we're being shrewd with our business. Guys, make sure you're smashing the like as well. Let's go. Jaskaran Sandu, big up Jaskaran, saying, this ain't 10 years ago. We know Enzo and Jude ain't worth 100 million, but it's how it is. What should we do then, Jerry? Just have a cap on 40 million players? No, do better. Better scouting, invest in that more. Benfica seem to produce these players. There's German players that are being produced every single day. Like, you go and look at Portugal, look at the players they're being able to go and create. In Spain, look at the players. The scouting has to be better. And it's, for me, what's happened, in my opinion, is that as Liverpool have gotten better, our reliance on the scouting network has decreased. Before, because of the situation we were in, our scouting had to be supreme, because we weren't going to challenge, weren't competing with the likes of United, Chelsea, Arsenal, or all the other teams in the world for talent. talking about 10 years ago now. So for us to actually compete, we had to go and build. We had to try and be shrewd. Hence why we had the signings of Genie and Emre Can and players of that ilk. Because if we had Emre Can, he would have probably left for about 30 million, right? 30, 40 million. Yes, we didn't sell him for that because his contract was running out, but you get the gist of what I'm saying. The likes of a Suarez, the likes of a Coutinho, the likes of a Sturridge, all those types of players, shrewd signings. We need to maintain that whilst being able to attract the level of play. Imagine we did that, because think about it. Liverpool right now could go to any of those types of players before they became big and get them. They're going to want to come. They don't necessarily have to go to Atletico Madrid first or Dortmund first, or they don't have to go for a feeder club. And that goes into the whole point about the academy. We've spoken about that loads of times. The academy just aren't good enough. The scouting, everything is just not good enough. Phil Bander saying Varadol going for 100 million. I don't know, man. I don't know. 6 times saying, look, Bellingham, he rejected United publicly. Yeah, this is what I'm saying. He rejected United publicly. I've seen players reject loads of things publicly. Do you know what I mean? And then turn around. Like football, there's no loyalties in football, people. You can't just believe everything you read and see from players, from managers, from reporters, from everything. Because on that notice, Klopp told me Morton was good enough. Klopp told me Ox. Wow. Ox. We've got Ox and Cater. We haven't seen them and they've been poor. Bro. Do you know what I mean? Jono, big up Jono saying, when we sign Bellingham, don't be coming on here celebrating. I mean, I won't be celebrating. I'll be like, fair enough. Like, we signed him. Celebrating. I'll celebrate if he's good. Do you know what I mean? He's not like, I'll celebrate if he's good. Do you know what I mean? It's the same way. It's for me, the signing isn't the same signing that I would attribute to a Suarez when we signed him, where I knew what I was getting. Or not even a Suarez, sorry, a Thiago. When we signed Thiago, I was gassed because I knew what I was getting. I knew what I was getting in terms of the quality, what the season he had just gone and had. With Bellingham, it's still up in the air. Do you know what I mean? Still up in the air. Do you know what I mean? Ali A saying, Jerry, the market has changed. You can scoff about it, but it has. Yeah, the market has changed. But there are still teams making great deals. The market has changed for who? Look at Arsenal's position, yeah, and look at the amount of money they've spent, right? They spent £75 million on Pepe. They haven't gone up from that. They haven't kept spending in that bracket. And guess what? I'll tell you something, people. When you spend that money and it works, it works. You can shut your mouth. But it's the same argument people have about anti-football and defensive football. When you play defensive football and you win, no one says anything. But if you're playing defensive football and you're losing and you're not attacking, then people got something to say. Do you know what I mean? So it's a mad one. It's a mad one. But big up everyone in the building. There's loads of comments. So listen, I'm trying to get through all of them. It is difficult. It's just myself at the moment. So it's crazy. Hold on. Let me see if I can get Romz in the building. Because I know he's probably going to want to have something to say. We're probably going to be here for about another 10 minutes, people. So make sure we're smashing a like. It's going to round up kind of what's happened with the Lyon game. I need someone to inform me about what was going on. Didn't manage to watch it, but I've seen the result, heard the reports. And it's just not looking good, man. It's just not looking good. Hold on. Let's see if we can get him in. Hold on. There we go. We'll see if he comes in. But big up, people. Michael saying, I think fans who moan about everything like you and G are equally bad. Hold on, but big up Michael. But I thought I was the cool one. I thought people said, nah, I'm calm and G's the mad one. I'm not moaning about everything. I'm just saying that there's papering over the cracks and I want people to be real. That's what it is. I'm not moaning about anything else. Ali A saying, Arsenal are below us. They are climbing back up, Jerry. They are basically us, but in 17-18. Yes. And then But you want to maintain that, don't you? And I think they'll look at the things Liverpool did well, the things Liverpool didn't do well, and they're going to try to go a different route. I think that makes sense. You don't do the same thing expecting a completely different result, because if you look at Liverpool, you see that the team had a peak and we didn't invest in at the right time, and now we're seeing the poor results from it. So, do you know what I mean? It is crazy. Let's go have a look. Mark A, big up, saying the World Cup hasn't changed anything. The circus at LFC will continue. Jesus. But some of you guys, give me some hope. Give me some hope. Like, this is therapy, as I said. So I'm spewing to you guys. Do you know what I mean? You guys tell me, what is it? Am I wrong? Am I being mad? Michael's just called, said I'm as bad as being delusional. He's saying I'm on the polar opposite, which I don't think I am. But you guys, do you know what I mean? You're trying to check me, so check me. Am I mad for what I'm saying? Am I completely off the rails? Let me know. Let me know. LFC Aaron saying Melo will be our new midfield signing in January. Jesus. It is saying we must get Jude because the twerking is brazy. Ravi saying, Jerry, answer me this. If Jude was going to come and wanted to come to Liverpool, don't you think he would have forced a move? Depends on the premise of why he'd want to come. If you want it, and what I mean by that is, if he wanted to come and wanted certain kind of assurances of Champions League football, starting position, maybe even that number's not really too bad because you probably get it in the next season. But let's say he wanted Gerrard's number, all those types of things. He might have not have forced a move because the assurances of Champions League football aren't there. The future of the club really isn't that stable. We're getting new owners. What does that mean? There's a lot of, do you know what I mean, instability. There is a wobble at LFC right now. A changing of the guard. It's not always seamless, especially if we're talking about Arab money and I mean foreign ownership. And by foreign, I mean non kind of Western. If you're talking about like an Asian consortium or a Middle Eastern consortium, it's gonna go and cause a few ruffles of feathers. We've seen Michael Edwards leaving just this past year. I mean, you've got Julian Ward who's on his way out. There's so many things going on at the club. It is worrying. But the thing is, like I said, everything's been papered over the cracks. But guess what? Whilst I've been grafting, doing my thing, he's come on for like the last 5-10 minutes. And we might as well chat up the Lyon game. But I need to drop this in.
It's between me and you. Because while you were sitting around, waiting, doing niche, I was out making moves.
Big up, Jay.
Big up, bro.
That video always kills me. Can I just quickly have my say on Rav? Big up, Ravi. Big up everyone in here. I've been watching on the train, and you lot have been smashing the comments. Everyone, big up the community, everyone, man. But just back to what Ravi said. I also believe Jude seems like a quite respectable guy. So especially Dortmund just sold one of their biggest assets in Haaland. He's not. Wait, Ravi, when you mean force a move, do you mean this January coming up, or did you mean in the summer? Because the summer he was never going to do that. They were never going to sell their two biggest players in the same window. But I just feel he'll be respectful and give Dortmund, I would say, till the end of the season. Then he'll probably tell them, look, he wants to leave. But with the whole Jude thing and the Enzo thing, I've heard what you're saying, Jerry. Big up Baz every time. But I've heard what you're saying. I pretty much agree with you. Just that. And I see people in the comments saying we're fans that if we don't have hope, what's the point of supporting team? And I get that, but I just don't want to be back here in a year's time, 6 months' time, and we're hurt again. But yeah, man, it is what it is. But
that's what it is. And Captain Sa, I think you're summarizing. This is what I'm trying to say. Is I think the problem is with the Bellingham transfer fee rather than the player. Do you know why I say that? Because if we had different owners and 100 million didn't really mean anything, it didn't mean anything. All it was other fans that would be laughing, saying, "Oh my God, he was 100 million and it didn't work out." Then I wouldn't care. The problem you've got is that, do you know what I mean? You go and buy him, and you know that's it. That's it. You're going Harrods. Listen, if I went and said to you, Romz, yeah, and let's say you're a kid, listen, yeah, and I'm your dad, yeah, I'm your dad. I'm not your dad, but I'm your dad, right? And I say to you, Romz, what do you want for Christmas, yeah? And we're just from a normal family, maybe working class background, and like you know, what do you want for Christmas? And you're like, yeah, Romz, yeah, Dad, I want, and whatever you want. Valencia runners, anything you want. PS5, right? Let's just take the PS5 out of there. You want a PS5? You, as the son, would know if you're getting that PS5, even if you were to get that PS5, and it's not even guaranteed, you might get the PS3 in the white, like that, like the PS4 in the white. Yeah, but let's say you get the PS5, right? You get the PS5. You know that's the only thing you're gonna get. And deep down, as a kid, you know. So you've got the decision to make. Do I only want that PS5? Do I only want that PS5? That's the only thing I'm getting. Or do I go and say, you know what? A PS5 is about £500. What if I go and split that? And I say, you know what? I can get the nice Louis Vuitton bag that I wanted, or whatever it is, and the football boots. You've got to go and make a decision. And that's in the situation that we're in. We haven't got... We're not trust fund babies, bro. We're not.
I know exactly what you mean.
Where that don't even make a difference. You just make a list and you get whatever you want. If that was the case, I wouldn't care. But what? We sign this player on the detriment of the whole squad.
Yeah. That's what I think people aren't understanding, JJ. They're saying, oh, but he's such a good player for the future, this, that, and other. But they need to understand, in getting Bellingham, it does restrict what we're going to do elsewhere. This is what I feel our fan base don't get. We're not that team that's going to get Bellingham and add 2-3 players around him to even make him even better. Because let's be honest, we need players around Bellingham. We can't just have him solely. Big up G, because G even said it. And you did as well. If we're getting Bellingham and another 2-3 midfielders, I'm all for it. But if you're to tell me we're going to spend this lot of money just on Bellingham and not try and strengthen other areas of the squad, it's ludicrous for me, man. It's honestly ludicrous.
Big up Mo Khalif, man, saying Romz another kid with 100 mil bags on his head doing niche.
Big up, man.
Big up. Ali A saying, Jerry, the new Champions League rules are changing in 2024. We'll be back in the Champions League in 2024 because of the legacy positions. Haven't you seen this? If we don't get it this season, I haven't. You know
what? Ali A's saying something that's kind of true. Ali A just said, what if we have money? Maybe we'll people act that we're broke. You know what they are saying, Jerry? Not that I believe this, but apparently the ownership deal's already done in the background. That's why we're going to buy the Enzos and the Jews together. That's another thing that's come out on that.
But do what's mad? Do another thing that's come out.
What?
Earth is flat.
I'm dead.
That's come out recently. We're in a dome, people. We're in a dome. I need
Bear me, JJ.
No, it's cool. But people, I needed this therapy. This is what I'm talking about. Because now, I'm telling you, on the streams I'm coming after this, I'm calm. But this has been built up frustration. We got LVFC TV saying, go in Harrods and buying the cheapest thing. Like, what's the point? You're getting a key ring or something. Just going just so you can have the Selfridges bag. What's the point? Jono saying, are you fans looking at how much misery Liverpool supposedly brings to your lives? If a club brought this much misery to me, I'm still supporting. You know what misery is. And who do you support? Arsenal, right? Let me know, Jono. If you're an Arsenal fan, let me know. Because I know Romz is in that camp with you.
No.
How bad it was.
Do you know what?
Happy this season. So, do you know what I mean? Let's not even get into it.
Not anymore. My striker's out for 3 months.
Oh yeah, your striker, innit? You got Eddie and Ketia. You got this. You got the B-Tech brother doing this, innit?
Big up Gio. Gio's in there with me. But you know what it is, yeah? Back to what Jono said. You need to also look at the flip side. Don't you think we're so hurt because we love the club? Don't always look at it from one perspective, Jono. That the reason why we're hurt and we're complaining whatnot is because of our love. If we didn't care, we would shut up. Literally,
yeah, that's what it is. And as I said, here we go again. This is frustration. This is my therapy session. In my therapy session, sometimes I have a stress ball. Sometimes I rip paper up. You know, I write down the things I hate in my life, and then I go, I go boxing, I go football. Those are my therapy sessions. This is my therapy session. Allow us. You see, the same way you're saying, are you guys fans and stuff, and you guys should be happy? Allow me to be a fan and vent my frustration. You know, like that.
Because JJ, you knew my standpoint. I said I wouldn't speak about Liverpool till after World Cup, but then when I saw you go live and I saw the notification, I thought, you know what? Now, as we come to the end, I'm seeing so many things come about Liverpool. I need this therapy myself. That's what I said. Look, if I get back in time, I'll jump in the last 10 minutes because we need it, man. Because it's just hurting. Exactly. And big up what you said earlier. We probably will beat City, and everyone will think everything's swept under the carpet. And that. Then Villa Boxing Day, we're on the back of a 3-1 loss. Like, And everyone's like, oh no, how did that happen?
The reason it's mad and it's been built up is because I haven't said anything for how long? A month now, right? Nothing about Liverpool.
Yeah, it's just been strictly World Cup. Yeah,
strictly World Cup. I've been seeing on the timeline, Julian Ward is leaving, this person's leaving, and there was all rumblings and people were getting sad. Now that there's links, people have forgotten about all of that. Like that's not an issue. Yeah, of course it is. Of course it is. And do you know what I mean? And people are saying maybe we're broke, maybe we've got money. We'll have to wait and see then, innit? Mate, listen, wait for Christmas then, innit? And you'll find out whether your dad's got peas or not. You're telling your mum, you've been telling your mum, Romz, nah, dad, like he never gets anything. Like, you know, and then mum's telling you, nah, but this time he's got a new job. So, you know, damn it, he just come back from America. He's gonna get you something. All right, bet. And Ali is saying, I'm on the boat. Good, be on the boat. But guess what? You can't be on a boat that's not even arrived yet. So right now, you're at the port. You're at the port with your bags waiting. But you're not even at the port because the port means the boat's coming there. You're at the beach. You're doing castaway settings with Wilson as your best friend, standing on the beach saying, waiting for help, waiting for Bellingham to be your saviors. What I'm saying is, if they're not there, cool.
Bro, JJ, I was going to say, though, me, you, and G's gone over this before, but there has to be something in our training methods. Because I don't know if you've I know you had, actually, I heard you on the train, you highlighted the Diaz thing. Even Jota, people are now, when I say what I'm about to say, people are now going to tell me Jota's back in February. Is he? Because nothing's really come out about Jota. And now I'm starting to fear the worst. Is it a long-term injury? Do they not just want to tell us to worry us? Because let's be honest, does anyone know really how long Jota's out for? And I know Harvey picked up, and Nick as well, he should be all right within a week or two. But there must be something in our training methods, though, because why is it always us? We can't catch a break. It's like a player will return, then another player gets injured. It's just so frustrating. But listen, remember I said this first. I think the Jota thing...
Go on, before you finish, and then I've got something to say, because I just noticed something.
The Jota thing, what I'm going to say to everyone in here, I know people are going to say, yeah, we were told a couple months ago he's returning end of Jan, start of Feb. But I think this Jota injury could be more serious because I'm doing my research and whatnot, and I'm not hearing much back. There's no real detail in this injury, but yeah, man. I pray. Nowadays, I pray for Liverpool. That's
true. But Romz, look, you're from London. A lot of London clubs you can go and support.
All right, cool. Let's give Jono back the rebuttal, because big up yourself, Jono, because we love everyone that comes in here. But why don't you support Everton, Tranmere, Preston? If you are a Liverpool fan, why, just because we're from London, why do you have to support our local team? Support yours.
Listen. No. I you know, I don't even care, bruv. I don't even care. You see, I said it's my therapy session, yeah? And man want to go and move like that. That's calm. You're from London, yeah? I'm also half Ghanaian, half Polish. I'm from London, born in Poland, right? If you don't like what I'm talking about, platform's there. Furthermore, what you can do is actually DM me and come on the show, and we can have a chat. We can have a chat. Put your face to that. We can have a chat. How about that, Jono? How about that? Bruv, I'm not gonna lie. After World Cup, I'm not ramping anymore, bro. I'm not even ramping anymore. It is what it is. It is what it is. Bun everything. It is what it is. But listen, before we move on, and before we head out, before actually we move on and head out, because I want to talk about Lyon before. We only got 46 likes. There's 60 people in the building.
You don't need to get them up, man. What's going on?
There's 60. You know what? I might have to just play the intermission song and Usher's vibes. It might have to just be that. I might have to play the song I played last time, the Virgil thing. Play some hip hop music, some royalty free. We might have to do that, guys. I'm not gonna lie. Get the likes up. We have to just pause the whole thing. Get the likes up. Get the likes up. There's 50. I need.
When you said it earlier in the show, yeah, it went up by like 30 straight away.
No, and guess what? It's gone up now. It's almost on 50. Get up. Cool. You know what?
That's the first thing you do, man.
No, the intermission's playing, isn't it? It is what it is. Intermission is playing. The intermission's playing. It is what it is, man. Intermission is playing. Man are ramping. Man like Jono and that. It is what it is, bro. Like, bruv, I'm not having it anymore. People take kindness too lightly. Do you know what I mean? Not like that.
I've got enough. I've got another pick up John Lewis says that John, don't give John a bad name. You know what? We already got a bad John. We got a John W. Henry as our owner. We've got John Owens.
What did you say?
John Lewis just said, John, don't give John a bad name. Fuck's sake. Listen, we've got John at the top of the helm of our club that's already got a bad name.
Innit? Hold on. Until we get to like 50 likes, innit? It is what it is. Hold on. Is this the R&B music? It's going to drop. I don't even know who this is. This is some royalty-free music.
Bro, I can't even hear it.
You can't?
No.
Oh, wow. Are you serious? I'm here dancing, moving like a madman. Hold on. I must have to play the intermission one, innit? It is what it is. What's this one? Hold on. Can you hear this one?
Yeah, I can hear it now.
Oh, quite shake for this one. You know that? Hey.
I do.
Well, I'm going in hard.
You know, these are the type of tunes, yeah. When you're on the phone to your GP and you're on no hold, you're like number 4 fan.
Well, guess what, people? Nice 51 likes. Is this what I'm gonna have to do every stream? If I don't get what I'm having, it's hey, guess what? I'm about to say that as well. On 629 subs, I want to be on 700 subs. Get big by the World Cup.
100%.
Yeah, subscribe and like. And guess what, people? 151 likes, just like that. Boom. You know, like that. Big up.
Quickly.
Big up to you, man. Then.
Just again on Jono's point, yeah. What annoys me about that comment is, in the same breath, you'll say, "Oh, Liverpool, a world-renowned club. Liverpool are this. We got fans from all over the world and whatnot." But the minute there's an opinion that you don't agree with, oh, you're not even from Liverpool, you're not a real fan. But don't just say stuff when it suits you. That's why I can't really. Not all Scousers, because you've got lovely ones that.
No, but I don't even know if he's a Scouser though. This is what I'm just trying to say. I don't care whether you're a Scouser or not. You talk. You gotta run your mouth. I'm just gonna have to run it back now. You run your mouth mad because I give people respect. You run your mouth and you're gonna have to get it back.
Yeah, facts.
You can't make it up.
Get banged.
You can't make this up, people. You can't make this up. That shit get banged. But listen, yeah, quick one before we head out, man. Lyon game, obviously, Dubai started their Dubai preseason. Didn't watch the game.
Same. I watched extended highlights, but I'm not gonna go on like word to what Jay said. I didn't watch the game.
Obviously, lost 3-1. Carvalho got on the score sheet, which I guess is a positive.
Right, boy. I still got.
From what I hear, things that I was saying, and shout out to Grizz because he actually said it. He doesn't see any other academy players making it bar Carvalho and Elliott.
Yeah.
Which I went and said. And when we spoke about our academy being dead and washed up and horrible, the popcorn diet and all of that, we got grilled for it.
We got grilled. We were saying this in, yeah.
Do you know what I mean? We were saying it, and now look, it's just not working. It's just not working out. We're not great. We got packed. Keita and Ox looking dead, getting popped about in midfield. I'm hearing. Quick one.
You know when I saw the lineups.
Man said, "What happens in Dubai stays in Dubai." Man saying it was them hotel settings. Crazy.
Very cool, man. Do you know what, JJ? Yeah. When I saw us go 1-0 up,
some Arab money. Is that what we're saying?
Do you know what it is? Yeah. You know when I saw the score, we 1-0 up. Then we could have went 2-0 up, and that Salah penalty, by the way, was just. I know it's a friendly, but still, just put it away, bro. But when I saw us go 1-0 up, and could have went 2-0, and I see the starting 11s. JJ, I'm not gonna lie, I was impressed because I'm thinking our 11 compared to theirs, they all starting basically their strong. I'm seeing Dembele that used to be at Celtic, Lacazette, Hussam Aouar, Kakare. I'm seeing a strong team, JJ. So I'm thinking, you know what? Our team ain't as strong, and we're 1-0 up in a friendly. That I'm slightly impressed. But remember, I said in the chat, it's typical Liverpool to go and win this game 3-0, which we didn't even win, by the way. But it would be typical Liverpool to win this game 3-0, then Boxing Day, because I know people might slander me for this. I don't really care about the Carabao Cup this season. I'm going to be so honest with you. I know they say try and win everything you compete in, but my focus is on Aston Villa Boxing Day. I don't really care about the Carabao this season. I won the FA Cup, but I only prioritize out of the domestic cups. I won the FA Cup more than the Carabao. I just feel that Carabao could be to our detriment. Another game where players get injured, whatnot. I don't really mind if we don't win that game, but the Villa game, that's the one I got my eyes on. Emery, they're gonna be up for it. Their first home game back after the World Cup. But JJ, the reason what's gonna annoy me, like I said to you in the chat, if we beat City, then lose that game, it's Villa didn't have players going to the World Cup. They had more players rested. We've got injuries. It'll just be excuse galore again, and we just won't be able to accept. We just weren't that good. But that Villa game, I heard we were lively. The first half, I heard we were the better team. Lyon game. I heard we were lively. I heard we were the better team. They couldn't hack the intensity in the end. We did make 11. I think it was 11 changes. The whole starting 11 came off half time, and then they won the second half. That's one thing I will say. But again, I don't really know what do we learn from that game, JJ?
We don't learn. This is my point. I think more than anything, I think it's just fitness, isn't it? It's just fitness.
Yeah.
Which to me, it just doesn't make sense to go all the way to Dubai and stuff, innit? You might as well just have a little training face Tranmere and stuff. Do you know what I mean? And invite Lyon over. I think, like, I don't know, mate. It just doesn't make any sense to me. But look, I'm not going to be too asked about it. It's one of them ones where, look, it was a loss. It's that preseason again, isn't it? I'm not even going to look too far into it. But considering we did have have some strong players. We have some strong players in that group that didn't fly out. So
for real.
We did have some strong players that didn't fly out. I know we didn't have, obviously, like Verge, Konate, Fabinho.
The World Cup lot weren't. Yeah.
I know Nunes. I'm not sure he played, but I know he's come back into training now.
He rejoined. Yesterday.
Yeah, we had Salah, we had Bobby, we had Diaz supposedly, and man has having surgery on his knee again. So
Thiago started the game.
Oh yeah, Thiago. Jesus, do you know what I mean? Like,
bro, Ramsey, Robbo. I think Matic. Bro, we actually, I'm saying Lyon's had a strong team.
Kelleher.
Yeah,
but this is what I'm saying, man. But look, it's going to run through some of the comments because obviously, therapy is needed. Gio saying warm weather, that helps. That's fair, to be fair. Considering the weather right now, I haven't even thought about the weather that's outside. You know what I mean? Christmas come early, but yeah, it's mad. Hey, Angel 968 saying, I'm from Liverpool, and that doesn't make my opinion more relevant than any other fan worldwide.
Big up Angel.
Well, big up Angel, but Angel knows the deal, man. Angel knows the deal. 6 times saying popcorn diet, don't effing kill me. Big up. Psychedelic Scientist say, don't worry, guys. I'm a shameless, delusional optimist. Next season, but this is what I like. Laugh at yourself, innit? Laugh at yourself. This
you know what, Psychedelic, yeah. But how? I know this is kind of diverting, but I hope you were proud of your nation, Japan, this World Cup, and that. 'Cause you made a brilliant account of yourself, man. Penalties can go 50-50, but you should be proud of your nation, man.
Yeah, big up. Jamal Atherley, big up, saying, big up to you guys. The problem with some of our clowny fans is that they struggle to accept reality and don't know the difference between negativity and just being real and honest. That's what it is. Facts. Bro.
Big up Jamal. Jamal knew. I've not seen Jamal. Maybe
I've never seen Jamal, but big up Jamal.
Jamal, man.
I don't remember seeing him, but big up. Cherky saying looks good for Lyon. Yeah, Cherky's been someone that some people have rated. Big up LVFC TV saying Diaz shaking his ass in Colombia before the World Cup is now injured.
There was hella videos of him dance.
Psychedelic saying I was proud of them. The pens were shocking though.
I hear you.
Yeah, I hear that, man. I hear that.
Japan are one of my favorite teams this World Cup, man.
Yo, let's see if I can grab some of the comments that have been coming before because listen, it's crazy. Obviously saying there's going to be some kind of bombshell soon, guys. That's what this space. But we are Liverpool, and we will come good. Been a fan for 40 years. Oh, big up. Jesus, 40 years. That is crazy. That's crazy.
Big up, Baz, man.
Let's see if I can grab a couple others as well. Jamie Phillips saying, definitely be embarrassing, no doubt, and we'll speak about it, but I'll be over it the next day. That's fair. What was that in regards to Bellingham? In regards to us not getting Bellingham after all the twerking and that. Captain Sal saying, Ravi, we overrate all our players no matter who it is. Everyone in the team is supposed to be world class, even if they're not good. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Angel at 68, we could play Melo. He could guide Liverpool to a Premier League title. Yeah.
I don't even know what to say on that one.
Oh, hold on. Oh, so this is what John has been saying. It's been so tough for this guy to support Liverpool recently. The cheek of this guy, arrogant prick. Big up to yourself, innit? Hope your mother and that are doing well as well. Like that.
I don't even know what to say to people like John O'Brien. Like, your energy's here. Just, I find it worrying. People like that. You want to be rude, but you're watching us. Like, brother, you could be doing anything with your day.
They're the type to go and watch, and then in the background going, saying, "No, you know what? Saying, no, these brothers are buff." Like, bro, do it is high value. Like, I'm so ahead of this. Like, brothers like that. Like, do you know what I mean? On every sense of the word. Like, you got people in the buildings like Parrots King, you got LVFC TV, you got Gio, Jared, you know what I mean? Bear brothers, Sammy, and you got brothers like that. You know what I mean? It's mad. This is what I'm saying. Why won't they feel like that? Because they love it. They love it. That's why. They love it. They love what they see. Do you know what I mean? They love what they see. RJ, big up RJ. Make sure we're liking and subscribing. Let me check the like count before we head out as well. Big up to the man. Them. It's been a well-needed therapy session. We want 629 subscribers. We need the subscribers to go up, like 100%. Make sure you're subscribing. But we want 57 likes. You see what I mean? 57 likes just off the bat.
Intermission worked, man.
Now, Phil Bander saying it's not that deep, man. People take this personal, but that's what I'm saying. That's why I'm doing all the ooh. Do you know what I mean?
Big up, Phil. You know what? This is why I love Phil, because even me and Phil, there's certain things we've not agreed on, but at the end of the day, everyone in here, the comments, me, Jerry, we just want the best for our club. You can be an optimist, or you could be someone that's maybe not as optimistic. But at the end of the day, we all have the same common ground. We want the best for LFC, bro, and that's what it comes down to.
That's what literally. It is. People go to bed upset that Jerry didn't say what they like to hear, but they still want to go and hear it. You know, like that. You know, like literally. That. What is? He's the. I'm the Harry and Meghan to his Piers Morgan. You know, like that. You know, like that.
That's the best thing.
I love it. I love this game.
Bro, that guy says the most unprovoked, you know. You know how to do my deal. Him and Megan used to be friends, innit? Like before she was on Suits.
They used to be friends. When she was on Suits and that, he was watching Suits as well, bro. Yeah. Season 1 to season 10 or whatever it was. You know like that. Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. But listen, Gio said McKennie eats to Liverpool. McKennie, like, do you know what I mean?
He's a perfect profile for
this is my perfect profile. Like age, he's got the experience, he's played. Do you know what I mean? Like this is what I'm saying. But look, he might come back and he Bellingham might come in and he might shock the world and prove me wrong. But hey, why not be proved wrong? Do you know what I mean? I want Liverpool to do well. So if he comes in and he's better than Gerrard, brother, I'll be raving about it. If he's better than Gerrard, my kids, do you know what I mean? Like my future kids anyway. I ain't got any kids out there, hopefully. But my kids will have Bellingham on the back. Do you know what I mean? We'll have Bellingham on the back when they get in their kit. So that's what we want to see. Parrots can big up to yourself saying, Jerry, question for Romz. Should LFC sign Jeremy Pino because you need a winger and LFC fans are delusional as usual? Bellingham going City or Madrid.
You know what's mad about that? Big up yourself, Parrots King, because when the World Cup predictions, I had players to watch and whatnot. And my two players were Enzo and Jeremy Pino. It's actually crazy. But to answer your question, yes, because he can play either wing, but he's predominantly a right winger. And JJ, after Salah, who do we have to play on that right, bro? Out and out wing on the right.
Oh, Romz. Hold on. What was it? Captain Sal said, Romz, the Amazon delivery is there. Don't get your PS5.
You know what? Whenever the office,
I didn't want to. You can't even explain it. On that note, people, big up everyone. Make sure you're liking, subscribing, following Romz on Twitter and that. It's been a good therapy session. It's been the Jerry James Show, man, and we're out. Take it easy. It does kill.